So New City Church is a multi-ethnic, multi-socioeconomic church in downtown LA. We are about evenly spread out among four major ethnic groups: Blacks, whites, Latinos, and Asians. We're about a third from Skid Row, recovery community. They're not necessarily on the streets, but they might be in a mission, recovery home, SROs, which are low-income supportive housing, stuff like that. And about a third from downtown. So they're better off socioeconomically, and then about a third from outside of downtown area. And we're also about 5 to 10% LGBTQ. Our model, our vision to develop an inclusive, gospel-centered community. So everything is really centered on the gospel of Jesus Christ, the gospel of incarnation, gospel of atonement, and gospel of restoration. That's the way we talk about the gospel at New City. That he came, he died for us, and he's coming back. So my name is Kevin Haah, and I used to serve as a pastor at a Korean American church called Youngnak Celebration Church. And my first job was to be the urban ministries pastor. The primary duty was to oversee this Skid Row ministry called Love LA. Just amazing ministry, a couple hundred, maybe 300 people come out. It's like a tent revival on a Sunday afternoon. And so I did some research on people who came. And one of the things that I realized was that they thought they were coming to church, while we thought of it as an outreach to connect people to church. So I started to have some questions about what we were doing, whether it was actually helpful. Right around the same time, I came to learn that downtown was going through a major revitalization. Tens of thousands of new people were moving to downtown. And the background behind all of this is that my wife had always said that she didn't want to be in a Korean church, Korean American church. She wanted to be in a multi-ethnic context. So all of those things coming together, one day I was at a dinner meeting of the leaders and volunteers of Love LA. There were about 40, 50 people in the room. I was talking about the ministry. I was ranting a little bit and saying, maybe what we're doing is actually hurting people. We're just taking people out of a church, giving them sort of a fake church experience on a Sunday afternoon. No discipleship, no real follow-up, no real community. And we feel good because we help, but are we really helping? I was ranting about that. In the middle of my rant, I just stopped and said something I never thought about or heard anyone say until it came out of my mouth. I just suddenly stopped and said, hey, what if we planted a church in downtown LA, reaching out to both the Skid Row people and these new loft dwellers moving in?